Today, on September 19th, a gentle quietness fills the air around you, like a soft wind that you can't see but can feel deep inside. Archangel Michael is right there with you, his eyes shining with a kind of sadness that's full of understanding. And God is leaning in close, speaking words that your heart has been waiting for, even if it was shaking with fear. Someone you cared about so much has left this world, and now, the messages from heaven that they've been holding are finally coming to you. These words are mixed with their tears, the warm feelings of love they wish they had shared more, and the heavy truths they hoped you'd one day really get. God is telling you right now, this is meant just for you, and it won't stop until you've taken in every part of it. They want you to understand that when they took their last breath, it wasn't like disappearing into nothing. It was more like stepping across a bridge to a new place. In that exact moment they left, angels came and covered their spirit with bright light, carrying them up to a spot where no more hurt could touch them. There wasn't any pain right then, just a calm feeling that wrapped around them. They weren't by themselves at all. Loving hands from heaven were all around. And the very last thing on their mind was you, the sound of your name. God says they said it softly, like a quiet wish, as they moved into forever, and every part of it was heard and kept safe in heaven. They've been looking over you without making a sound, feeling a gentle hurt because they wanted to talk to you so badly, but they waited until your heart was strong enough to handle the real story. Today, heaven picked this time because the thin wall between your spirit and theirs is like a light fog that's easy to see through. God is saying, don't be scared of these words you're reading. They might hurt a little at first, but they'll also set you free in a big way. There were things they didn't say out loud, and they know that quiet has been pressing down on your heart like a heavy weight. But now, that silence isn't allowed to keep you trapped anymore. They're telling you they're sorry. Sorry for the times they walked away when you needed them to stick around. Sorry for the loving words they kept inside because of their own pride. Sorry for letting arguments grow big like storms when they could have picked peace instead. God says they've watched how you've been carrying those hurts deep inside, like rocks you hide in your pocket, thinking maybe it was all because of something you did wrong. But heaven is making it clear, it wasn't your fault at all. You were their safe spot, their bright light, and they just couldn't let you see how broken they felt on the inside. In the peaceful places of forever, they've been going over every single moment with you again and again. Every time you laughed together, every look you shared, every argument, every hug, they're holding onto those like precious gems, wiping away tears as they remember. They want you to know that you were the very best part of their whole life story. They were afraid they might have broken you somehow, but God is saying you weren't broken. You were made stronger through the tough times, and your heart still glows with the love they gave you, even when they were struggling themselves. They want you to let go of any blame you put on yourself for still being here without them. And they want you to forgive them for going away when you still needed them so much. They see how you cry when no one's around, how you reach out for them in your dreams at night. They hear you say their name softly when you think you're alone, and every time, they come close to you. God says their spirit leans in near, touching your face like a soft wind, standing by your bed like a warm glow you can almost see. You haven't made it up in your head, that feeling of warmth that comes from nowhere, that sudden calm in the middle of your sadness, that's been them all along. They really need you to know what actually happened. The truth is, their spirit was called back home way before their body stopped working. They were tired from fights they never talked about, bothered by old memories they hid behind fake smiles. They didn't want to leave this world, they wanted to stay right here with you. But God says their hurting had gone on long enough, and heaven chose kindness over letting them suffer more. They're not lost somewhere out there. They're home now, and they're free in a way they never could be while they were here on earth. God says they've been sending you notes in the special language of heaven. Those red sunsets that catch your eye, the songs that play on the radio out of nowhere, the feathers you find in strange places, the dreams that feel so real like they're visiting you, these are all parts of what they're trying to say. They're telling you, I still love you. I never stopped loving you, and I never will. They're saying to keep living, even when it hurts inside. To laugh, even if the sound echoes in an empty room. To love others, even when you're scared it might end in pain. To carry their memory not like a sore spot that won't heal, but like a little light that guides you. They also want to share something you might not have expected. They saw the things you never told them about. They knew you loved them more than you could put into words. They knew you forgave them way before they could forgive themselves. And now, they're asking you to stop being hard on yourself for still being alive and moving on. God says they're proud of you, not just for getting through the hard days, but for still choosing to be kind in a world that can make people tough and mean. They want you to keep living, not just going through the motions of breathing, but really feeling alive. Because your life story isn't finished yet. The best parts are still waiting to be written. From where they are now, they've seen glimpses of what's ahead for you, and it's full of good things, like sunshine soaking everything. They say they'll be there when you find love again, when you laugh so hard your sides hurt, when you're standing in the warm sun on a regular day and suddenly feel okay. They'll be the breeze rustling the leaves, the soft glow on your skin, the warmth at your back. You won't see them with your eyes, but you'll know it's them. And they'll whisper, "Look at you, you made it through." God says their spirit has been calling your name in heaven, and that call has wrapped around your future like a protective blanket. It will pull good things toward you, like a magnet. It will keep you safe when dark times try to creep in, and guide you when the way ahead looks unclear. You're not alone, you never have been. And now, you can carry their love not like heavy chains that hold you back, but like wings that help you soar. They want you to fly forward. They want you to stop staying stuck in sad places, like graveyards, when the beautiful parts of your life are still ready to grow and bloom. They have one last important truth to share. They didn't really leave you behind. They just went ahead to get a place ready for when you meet again someday. And when that time comes, they'll run to you with open arms. Every tear you've cried will turn into something beautiful, like stars in the sky. Until then, they're asking you to live in a way that shows how much you valued the love you had together. Love people with all your heart, forgive mistakes fast, dance even if your feet feel shaky. And when sadness comes rushing in like a big wave, let it flow through you, but don't let it pull you under. Let it pass, then look up at the sky, because they're up there, smiling down through the light. God is saying, this message is just for you. It's sealed with forever, wrapped in kindness, and brought on the wings of Archangel Michael. Read it over when the nights feel too long. Hold on to it when your heart feels empty. And remember, death couldn't stop their love for you, it just changed how it looks. They're not gone forever. They've just become something new. And their love is still yours, always. Today, on this September 19th, God is talking straight to your heart, and Archangel Michael is right there, watching over this truth that's coming to you. Someone you loved a lot has gone away, and they've left a special message for you. It's not just any words, it's the hidden feelings from their heart, the things they didn't have the bravery to say when they were still here. God says this message has your name on it, and it's been waiting for exactly this moment to be shared. This isn't by chance, it's a special time set by heaven for your spirit. They've been watching you from the other side, wishing so hard that you'd know their love didn't stop when they left. Even though their body isn't here anymore, their spirit has been keeping memories of you like a precious keepsake. God says they want you to stop thinking it's your fault for things you couldn't change. All the regrets you've been dragging around like heavy chains, they've seen them, and right now, those chains are breaking. Heaven doesn't hold any anger against you, only gentle understanding. And there they are, standing next to Archangel Michael, saying your name softly as light shines down on you. God says they've seen the tears you hid from everyone else, the nights you lay awake wondering if they really knew how much you cared. They did know. They felt it right up to their last breath. They took your name with them into forever, like a final quiet wish. Now, they want you to get the real story. Nothing that needed to be said is gone forever. Every word you wished you could have shared is still out there in the spirit world, and they've heard them all. They forgive the quiet times, the space between you, the mix-ups that happened. And they're asking you to forgive yourself too. They want you to know what truly went on, the parts no one here could explain. God says their leaving wasn't random or messy. It was part of a holy plan. There were things that had to be finished in the world beyond this one, and their spirit said yes to that call. It wasn't like they were abandoning you, it was just a change from one place to another. It wasn't a punishment, it was a way to set them free. And now that they're free, they're sending back feelings of calm to you, like sun breaking through after a storm. They want you to let your heart open up and let that calm wash away the sadness that's been holding on tight for so long. God says they're closer to you now than they ever were when they were alive. They see you clearly, your inner self, your hard times, your quiet strength. They are proud of you. Even on the days you feel like you're falling apart, they see how you keep going. They see the nice things you do for others while you're hurting inside. And they're telling you not to quit. You're still their favorite person, the one they picked to keep going with what they started. They're handing you the light to carry on. They want their life story to make you stronger, not sadder. Archangel Michael is saying this message is holy and it came at just the right time. Heaven waited until now because your heart is ready to hear it without falling to pieces. You're ready to start healing. You're ready to feel free. You're ready to walk into the life that sadness tried to block from you. And as you do that, they'll be right there with you like a protecting spirit, not seen but real, making your path brighter when dark times try to come back. God has let them stay close until thinking of them doesn't make your spirit shake anymore. God says this isn't the end of your story together. It's the start of a new part where love isn't held back by time anymore. You'll feel them in the wind that touches your face. You'll hear them in those quiet times when your heart suddenly feels lighter. You'll see little signs, small things that shouldn't happen but do, things only they would know about, to remind you they're still around. And when your time here is done, they'll be the first one waiting at heaven's door, arms open wide, smiling big, with happy tears instead of sad ones. Until that day, they want you to live your life to the fullest. Laugh again without feeling bad about it. Love again without being afraid. Make the kind of life they always wished for you. They're watching, cheering you on, sending wishes for your happiness from the other side. They're mentioning your name to God every day like a beautiful song. And God is hearing it. God is getting ready to send good things your way as proof that death can't wipe out love. In the coming days, little miracles will start happening around you, not just random stuff, but things picked specially for you. Each one will have a bit of their love in it. God says, hold on to this message. Read it again when sadness tries to sneak back. It's not just words, it's their voice coming through from forever. It's their heartbeat wrapped in light. It's their goodbye turning into a hello that lasts always. And tonight, as you close your eyes, know that they're close by, holding your spirit with gentle light, whispering, I never really left you. And I never will. Type Amen to take in their blessing, because this is meant for you and only you. Right now, in this calm moment where even the air seems to be paying attention, where every little sound rings clear in your heart, I'm talking straight to you. Because today isn't like any other day. Today, on September 19th, something invisible is shifting, like a curtain being pulled back. And that sad feeling you've had, like a quiet shake inside, is also like a key being given to you. I know the pain you're carrying. I know that tight spot in your chest, the way you catch your breath, how you look away from doors as if sadness might be waiting there like a storm that won't go away. I'm right there with you in that pain, not off to the side or far away, but inside it. And I'm not going to leave you to handle this by yourself. There's a message kept safe in light, and it's for you. It's not some vague story or a shadow that fades. It's a real word that's been waiting for you to be brave enough to hear it. Someone you love has crossed over to the other side, the place you were scared of, and all you could do was stand there and wish for them with your heart. You felt that moment slip by like a quick wind through an open window. And you wondered if that's all there was, an empty spot pretending to be a memory. But listen, that empty spot is like a door when heaven holds it open. And love doesn't disappear just because it moves to a different place. You wonder why everything else keeps going when your world stopped. It's because time is like clothes we wear, but love is the real part underneath. Clothes can wear out, but the life God gave to you and the one you love is older than any clock and bigger than any date on a calendar. God put forever in your heart, not to make you sad about what you can't touch, but to show you what you can't ever lose. There's a message coming like a soft tap on the door that sadness tried to shut. Archangel Michael tells you to take a slow breath and let this voice keep your focus. He stands like a bright light at the edge where sadness meets something deeper. And he says this, the one you love didn't fall away. They were lifted up. The hand you couldn't hold wasn't left in the dark alone. They were met with such softness that it untied every worry. And the last thing they thought of from this world was your face, glowing in their mind. Do you think back to the everyday moments? The coffee that got cold too fast, the shoes left by the door, the simple words that didn't seem big but meant so much. God remembers them, and so do they. Those little times aren't gone, they're like seeds planted that grow in places you can't see yet. When you laughed, it built a connection. When you forgave, it opened a way. When you loved without knowing if it had come back, it lit a light. And that light is what guided them safely into heaven's arms. You worry about things you didn't say. The sorry you thought about but never spoke. The invite you put off. The kindness you held back because you were afraid it'd be taken wrong. Listen close. Love finishes all the half-done sentences. Love is the last mark God puts on a whole life. Nothing real gets left behind. Nothing good stays unsaid. God picks up the pieces and makes them complete. They want you to know your story together didn't end. It grew bigger. They want you to know how the heavy feelings fell off like taking off a coat when you step into a warm home. They want you to know the thankfulness that filled them when they saw that even their regrets were like steps, because your forgiveness had already cleared the way. They want you to know that the goodbye you hated isn't a solid wall. It's a word that curves toward a new hello. You ask for a sign that's strong and real. God gives you one that won't break, a calm that comes back for no clear reason. In the middle of your day, while you're cleaning a dish or putting on shoes, you'll feel it, like the room just made space for something you can't name. That's love still going strong in a fresh way. That's God keeping the connection you fear losing. That's the promise that your heart isn't haunted by what's missing, but a safe place where the living and those beyond share the same light. When you dream and wake up with tears that feel sad and warm at the same time, don't push them away. They're not just sadness, they're like a special oil on the doors you'll walk through now that this message is here. The one you love asked God to put that oil on you, so your choices smell like kindness instead of fear. Kindness will keep your words soft. It will lead your steps to places you thought were closed. It will help you be gentle without losing your power. You wonder if you did enough. Hear this clearly so the doubt goes away. You did enough to be loved, and that's all that counts. You did enough to be remembered as a safe home. You did enough to be the reason for their last smile. Your mistakes happened, but so did the grace that held both of you. God doesn't judge your life by being perfect. God holds it like a kid holds a shell, listening to the sound of bigger love inside. Archangel Michael says to put down the guilt that keeps making up better past days. It's fake wisdom that takes from now. The real wisdom here doesn't change what was, it blesses what's coming. You're becoming the keeper of a light they held for a while. You're becoming the next part of a song they began. You're becoming the answer to a wish they couldn't finish. Let them be held safe. Let them be free. Let them move into joy. There are everyday worries that scare you, like papers to handle, rooms to clean out, choices that feel like puzzles in sad writing. God is the steady base under those steps. Ask God into the tiniest job, and you'll feel the change from just doing to being helped. The drawer you open won't trap you, it'll tell a story. The thing you can't toss will teach you to keep without holding too tight. The plans that worry you will get easier because love will help you choose. They want you to know about the time they saw the whole picture. It was like stepping back from a weaving machine and seeing threads you missed make a beautiful design that surprises you. Colors that seemed wrong found their match. Knots you thought were errors became strong points. So much softness was waiting that they laughed like a kid getting a long joke. They thanked God for you, for the days you tried, for the time you almost quit but kept going. You'll hear their voice in how you comfort others who are sad. You'll catch their funny side when you don't expect it. You'll find their patience in your own actions as you listen longer and forgive faster. This isn't just your mind making things up, it's love continuing. A river doesn't stop when it goes under rock, it keeps flowing and comes back later. Love is like that river. You'll meet it again in a place you don't know yet. Don't be scared to smile. The world won't say you're forgetting. Joy isn't turning your back, it's a wave across the distance. When it comes, let it make breathing easier. Let it soften the toughness you've used as a shield. Let it show you that you don't have to live under clouds forever. God is the one who brings morning light after dark, and God isn't skimpy with colors. You think honoring them means holding the heaviest memories. But real honor is lighter, it's living the life they wanted for you. It's drinking water, sleeping well, loving bravely with the time left. It's being honest about feelings and letting kindness break into your days. When you do that, you write their name in a book that stays open. Archangel Michael says to stand up slow and stretch your arms like you're remembering you're alive, not frozen. Breathe in like someone who's welcome to stay. This message has food for today and tomorrow. You won't run out. When sadness comes like a storm, you'll have cover. Not by ignoring it, but by knowing the door's open and the light's on. You'll feel lifted, and you will be. They want you to know the truth you dodged. They knew you loved them. You hid that from yourself because you thought it'd make the hurt worse. But truth heals, even if it stings first. It's the only thing strong enough to melt the pain. They knew in how you showed up tired, how you said their name alone, how you held a little hope. Even on rough days, they knew, and it made leaving softer. You worry about tomorrow like a hall with too many doors. God will walk it with you, pointing the right one. No rush, no shame for stopping, no force for smiles. God will teach you to go with a small light, trusting a few steps at a time. Your life isn't a test to fail, it's a garden God cares for with you, and sadness is like rain, not a final say. There'll be a time you find something of theirs, a note, a picture, a smell on cloth, and instead of breaking, it'll ring like a bell inside. The note will speak to you. The picture will thank you. The cloth will hug without ending empty. This won't wipe out sadness, but balance it, and you'll know you've crossed a little bridge. Don't brush it off. Thank it. It's an answer to a wish you couldn't say. The full truth needs bravery. You can't go back, and you're not supposed to. The day before they left won't return, but the days after can be good. They can have talks you never expected, friends like extra keys, purpose that fits perfect. You're not asked to replace love, you're invited to live showing it. They want to free you from the secret promise to never be fully happy. They didn't want that. Let it go, and feel things brighten. Choose healing as a gift back to them, because being whole honors your love more than suffering does. Archangel Michael says the scary night won't happen again. He draws a line, no more. He stops the bad replays in quiet times. He puts guards at your thoughts with a word, peace. When fear comes, peace opens the door. When guilt yells, peace whispers stronger. When bad thoughts try to sound like them, peace reminds that God speaks clear and steady. Now, to the hidden wish behind your busy days. You want a bright future without saying sorry for it. That's not selfish, it's true. God put it there. Your laughs have been waiting, and they're coming. You thought happiness was for others, but your deep feelings can hold joy too. You're meant to grow, not just survive. Growing honors them because they wanted you rooted and fearless. They say about dreams you called silly, they were wrong to doubt. About gifts they teased, they were special, and now they see. Build with them, the home you'll make is strong. When you want to dance in the kitchen, do it. That's them pushing gently, laughing, thankful. They say, I know the words you wanted, I'm proud of you, repeated. I say them now in the air you breathe. They're healing where you linked love to pain. Love stays, pain eases. Love can come steady, helping let go of old. Expect softness. Don't settle for less out of loneliness. God leads to fresh places, not old dry ones. Learn to enjoy without fearing loss, to build trusting. You fear losing more if you go on. God keeps what's yours safe. Nothing for your path can be taken. God watches while you rest, like a father carrying you to see dawn. We made it. Victory isn't hiding pain, it's taking comfort freely. Their last ask is holy. Be kind to yourself like they couldn't always be. Eat when hungry, don't punish your body. Sleep when tired, rest isn't earned. Answer friends who reach out, talk and warmth are bridges, and they'd meet you there. Stop old fights in your head, start thanks for who's here. God touches sore memories, they calm. Whispers in empty halls, echoes fade. Lights the unseen path, step by step. Ground gets kinder, smells return like fresh rain, bread baking, and with them, want for life. That's not betrayal, it's new life in simple ways. God brings new starts. Before today ends, do one small letting go, Write a delayed sentence, open a window long, say their name easy, put a flower in water as a special spot, breathe 3 times with God counting. God is here now, tomorrow too, weaving softness in hard spots, teaching your heart words without fear. Archangel Michael smiles. The message came, darkness confused by light you let in. Don't wait for okay to heal, it's written in your life forever. When grief says no, say readiness is yes. You've said yes by hearing, crying, standing. God blesses it. Peace to your thoughts. Warmth to your home. Clear choices. Kind memories. Brave steps. Laughs in mornings, rest at night. Friends at table, purpose in hands. The one you love is safe. You're not alone. The truth isn't secrets, it's love flowing free, washing guilt, leaving thanks and fresh starts. Stand. Breathe. Hold God's hand. Door opens. Home fills with soft joy music. Keep hearing. When ready, speak kindly to yourself like to a loved child. Move gentle, carrying your heart. God carries you. Walk into waiting hours. God shows coming good, surprises in kindness, strangers as help, moments as big steps. Today starts that. This message is yours, but bigger, calling future true. Don't fear answering. God stays. The one you love trusts God, held fully. Let truth sit like a steady light, glowing useful. Tears water growth. Laughter don't hide. Silence is space, not empty, room for God's building, gentleness home, life bright without sorry. God seals with presence, peace touching wordless spots, love lasting seasons, shining nights. Open hands, God fills. Open heart, God mends. Open future, God arranges grace meets, hope talks. You are seen, safe, blessed, free to live. I talk to you now because this time has your name, your breath the chosen door. God says, listen close, don't look away, this isn't passing wind, it's a steady hand on your shoulder till you're comforted and aware. Today, September 19th, Archangel Michael is by you, not far in shine and flame, but near to feel, shield over heart, clear cut through fog to truth meant for you. Someone loved left, but not empty-handed, a message in heaven light, placed where you'd find. In this time, these words, your aching spirit wanting close and open same time. Don't skip. For you. I'll stay through breaths, memories waving sighing, questions on tongue tip. God says, feel sad but not sink. Feel but not break. Heart has 2 wings, grief, thanks. I help them work together. Loved one not lost cold dark, wandering unheard. Gathered, known, held instant last tie loose. God wove strands bright. Michael there, sword down as light ladder. Climb not feet but knowing, short. Heaven close, breath flipped, fear after love says here. They asked send message, God yes, honest love confirms will. Tell unseen in day noise, task clutter like vines. Tell unsaid bedside, door, kitchen half cup last morn. Place hand life, say end clear, love real, small great, burden thought gift seen, laugh nothing medicine all, name quiet prayer warm coat faithful friend. God says truth not untie, path walk. Story pieces held sharp, afraid drop last proof here, not imagine weight tender. Give God, back as windows not cuts. See more light. Apology folded here, forgive unseen see. Blessing, wake sleep, out in, plan surprises, work hands no praise, hope no quit loud night. Michael says, stand not alone strong, strength here. Not statue brave stiff dry. Living cry breathe learn try. Ground anchored new. Voices say loss unravel, you don't know mercy threader, gather unravel tapestry. Task not cruel, love legacy direction, build blessing, speak truth carry. Beloved says seen page not last. Looked tomorrow's balcony unreach. Astonished written. See laugh wonder ditioner, no, joy honors, proves love live. See night window palm glass, city star field, ask move forget aloud, yes, memory move friends. Carry lighten steps, not chain. God says wound mark differ. Wound open cure call. Mark closed meaning. No bleed heart forever. Binding, cleaning, teach red mark, loved deep, returned. Sign survive leave learn presence wide body, long breath. Love form change, not want. Address shift, direction same. Don't skip. Stay. Grief real not own. Not grief room forever. Love temple, shares sorrow teach manners become thanks. Show set memory place table, welcome while, not command house. Show walk day no pretend easy, no allow impossible. Steady middle, God sing quiet song recognize, voice called name, calls higher room. Beloved says release self-blame cradle serious proof. If called soon, insist hard, rest less worry more. Not failure result. No slip crack seal. Lived dust miracle house all do. Door open, not drag, met. Closed guard till your hour pass met. Between, days field soft fear, brave imagine. Michael sets 4 guards, truth, courage, rest, kindness. Truth past true size. Courage open soul letters child since. Rest sleep trust not abandon. Kindness self voice like God's, not scold tired holy. 3 gifts now. Permission remember no punish. Mind river, memories boats, let pass no capsize. The essence of this message is a comforting assurance from heaven, reminding you that love endures beyond death, urging forgiveness, healing, and a full life ahead. Let it settle in your heart as a guiding light through your days. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button to show some love. Sparkling Heart, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Want to support us even more? Drop a super thanks, up to $20, to help keep the channel thriving. Your support means the world to us. Rock it!